Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class. That I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find...
Okay, so we're going to let Deke know that we are ready to go. I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing.
So we're going to let it load and we will go over and learn how to use the knapsack, which will let us get beasts into the room of requirement, which opens up another income stream for gold, which is a much more reliable source of gold, which is super duper handy, which involves the beast shop in Hogsmeade, because this will allow us to breed the beasts, get a baby beast and sell them on, which is maybe not the idea because we could just sell them to poachers technically, but the idea is we sell it to a beast shop and so, you know, they're safe.
That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good.
Okay, so we have
arrived.
these.
Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Okay, so knapsack, new item unlocked. So we will stick it in there for now. There we go. So we have rescued a puffskin. Let's see if we get a second one. There we go.
Professor Howard will never believe this. I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment, and they should return.
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deek's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deek. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labor, and Deek will not say more. But Deek is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
Then I shall go and rescue a Jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deek will be waiting.
Okay, so let's see if we can capture a Jobberknoll then. So we need to go over here. And then it says to use Levioso on them.
Levioso!
And there we go. So that is quite a good way to do it.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Let's see if we get a second one.
Levioso!
Okay, these are actually quite difficult to cast magic on them because they are quite small. Okay. Beast out of rescue range. Okay. Oops. Restart from last checkpoint. That was clever. We fell to our doom. Trying to rescue a Jobberknoll. I'm not sure that was quite the idea of the quest. So let's respawn and try that one again. When it loads. Okay, talk to Deek. Okay, right, let's go up here then. Ooh.
Levioso!
I was going to try and get that green Jobberknoll. But never mind, right. Let's just speak to Deek before we have another accident.
I rescued a Jobberknoll.
Deek hopes your Jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deek knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deek will see you there.
Okay, so we've got another beast to go and grab. So let's head over and meet Deek near the Mooncalf habitat. Just over in this direction, not too far. And we are right here now. Mooncalf Den, Flue Flame unlocked.
Hello, Deek. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
How did you come to be at
How did you end up at
Hogwarts?
Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deek's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deek was the most fortunate one, as Deek was sent to Hogwarts. Deek's friends were not as fortunate.
I shall go and find a mooncalf then.
Deek will be waiting for your return.
So it says obviously we can advance time, which we will go and do. So let's wait from night to day. From day to night. And we will see if we can find a mooncalf. There we go, we've got a mooncalf there. We'll see if we can get a second one while we're here. Though there doesn't look to be many around, so we'll just go back to Deek. Oh. There we go, we've got 2 mooncalves there.
There. I'm not going
So-
to hurt you.
Let's go speak to Deek then.
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a mooncalf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the mooncalves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deek supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deek will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Okay, so let's return to the room of requirement. So, secret rooms, room of requirement to finish this quest.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deek isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deek?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Oh! Deek thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deek hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some. I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Okay, so what I just did there was I just went and did all of the work on actually getting the stuff for this loom. So we've got the enchanted loom, which we did say in the video last week we would put down by where we have the the desk of description. So let's place this here. And we can interact with the loom. And we need to add a trait to an item of clothing and upgrade an item of clothing. So let's view the upgrade. We can upgrade the gear. And then what traits do we have? Let's add scorching if we can. Weave it. There we go. Tell Deke that we have used it.
I should show Deke.
And we'll just do that while we're at it. And let's go and speak to Deke just before we finish this video.
I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Okay, so the elf, the knapsack, and the loom is completed. So with that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.
Confringo!